Hey guys and girls, welcome to my channel. It's Northside. First of all, before we start with this final build video, as I like to call it, I wanna apologize for delaying the video. I had some issues going on that are being dealt with and are dealt with. So that's one thing. Second thing, I wanna thank you all for supporting me, and on a previous video especially. I know, we did as best as we could to explain the bosses, and I hope it helped. But the most important thing is we broke 1 million views on my channel, and that's a big milestone for me. It may seem a little to somebody else, but it means a shit ton to me, guys. So we did it, we made it. Not me, we, us. So subs, unsubs, haters, lovers, whatever. Sorry, guys. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. We're closing 7,000 subs. Also, it's just blowing my mind for a small game like this to simply getting there. That's about all I want to say. We're getting there, and we broke that million views, and legit fucking views for you all. The things I'm doing something wrong. No, fuck, I ain't. These are all legit views, guys, and thank you for the bottom of my heart. Also, I want to thank. I had some hard times the previous 5-6 days. I want to thanks to people who were there for me. I'm not going to name anybody. I'm just going to say thank you. You all know who you are, and thank you. And that's about it. We're gonna jump to my build now. Since we have this pickle with Hills of Fury, I'm gonna just jump to my char shit. I'm gonna try not to skip anything this time. So for all you nitpickers, I can already hear the keyboard typing. Guys. Hey, you missed this. You didn't show the powers. You didn't show this and this. Okay, I will try to cover everything, okay? But you guys know I do not like long videos. It annoys me. I don't want to, I like to sum it up, but still, I get your point that simply that if I'm doing the build video, and especially a final build video, I should cover everything. So let's begin. Around 10,000 of you watched my pre-build video. I am not going to lie. I'm going to tell you the straight up truth. Nothing much changed. Nothing much changed, except here we go. We're going to start with the gear. Now, the Demogorgon set is still best in slot, and it's going to stay like that for the time being. I'm going to start with the sets. So, Demogorgon set is still the best in slot for me personally, and for many other my good friends. One of the best glyphs in the game. We were testing this for 2-3 months. This bullshit. The new set is just can't even come close to it. So that's for the neck artifact and belt. So as you know, I'm running Ring of the Undead Slayer all the time, and I luckily got the Ring of the Shadow Stalker +4. Regarding the enchants, I'm gonna say this straight up. Everything is the same. So all the way brutals, as you can see, all the way brutals in the offense slots, brutals all over the place. I don't have to show you this. Now, regarding, I am. I know I said that I'm going to actually get the sun weapons, but I'm gonna just digress here for a second. That dungeon is so, I don't want to say the word, so I don't want to insult anybody. It's a disease. It's a fucking disease. I don't care if I finish it in 26 minutes, 22 minutes, 2 minutes, or 32 minutes. It's horrible. I have no profit from it. I'm wasting time, nerves, and eventually I got my Bladestorm Assault Helm, which was the point of me running that dungeon. You won't see me in that dungeon again, except if I need to help my friends. So I'm going to say that straight up. That dungeon has no return on investment. I can do maybe even 3 Tomb of the Nine Gods, and get much salvage and refinement from it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say about Castle Ravenloft. It's a wonderful dungeon, but sorry, that's bullshit. I mean, I know there's certain mechanics that are broken. There's certain mechanics that can be avoided, but I mean, I'm an endgame player. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a fucking elitist. You know me. Whoever track my channel knows me. This is it. I am done with the dungeon. There is no way in hell I will go there voluntarily, except helping a really good friend. Now, so yeah, let's go for the gear. Let's go from the left to right. Okay, we covered the Baphomet demo set, but so this Blade Lord Assault helmet is pretty cool. It has a little nicer stats, but what's more important, when your health is 50% or more, your crit chance is increased by 1.5k. That's why my crit chance is so high at the moment. Now, granted, I am using 2 crit potions, but still, let's unequip it. I'm still at 21k with the pots. So, equip it back. 23k 6892. So there we go. That's why I currently have 73.3% critical chance. Granted, my stats got all messed up. So, but I'll get to that later. Now, about the armor enchant and my armor, current armor. Vistani Scale Mail, awesome for Barovia, awesome for Castle Ravenloft, which I won't run anymore, sadly. I did help a friend, but that's over now. That story is over. I do have some other friends. Maybe they will need help, but so I'll burn a few scrolls and then just be done with it. Basically, 5% damage in all Barovia. Now there is also because we're basically hopping from Barovia to Chult. So either I'm doing Tomb of the Nine Gods, which is much more profitable, or that elevator shitty thing. What's it called? Cradle of the Dead God, which personally makes me sick. I can handle the Ras Nazi, I can handle Avatar of Orcus, but I can't handle that fucking thing anymore. So yeah, I am kind of avoiding that also. Also the reason why I'm wearing Vistani Scale Mail, and I'm actually, you all know and you already saw the videos and topics on forums, that Fortune of the Bear is not working with Heels of Fury. So basically the combination of Fortune of the Bear and Heels of Fury are not working. The bonuses are not working. So until they fix that, I'm using either Vistani Scale Mail, or I can jump to Rex and Mikulam. I can jump to old story, just Kyun of the Bear, and just replace the Heels of Fury with the old boots of the Wild, which is too much hassle. So I just simply decided to use Vivified Primal Assault Kanzu. So you can see it has nice stats, a lot of crit, armor pen, defense, etc. Very nice armor, or Primal if I need more power. But as you can see, my current power is pretty cool. It can be a little bit more higher, maybe 54, 55, but it doesn't matter. What matters is that this combination of Heels of Fury, Fearbringers, Vistani Scale Mail, and any other armor except Fortune of the Bear is working. So I needed to stress that out. So I hope that I made that perfectly clear. So Vistani Scale Mail for Barovia and Castle Ravenloft, which I hopefully don't have to run a lot. And if I'm not running that, I'm just using Vivified Primal Raid or Primal Assault Kanzu, or I will actually buy. I actually miss a few seals for the new armor, so I'll try that too also, because I'm kind of a gear freak, you know. I like to have collections and stuff like that. Pardon me. So regarding my defensive slot, as you can see, I'm still running a high strength and high charisma build with a lot of HP. Okay, granted, it dropped a little bit because I'm using because I actually switched some stuff. So it's still a high Hour of Courage maximum HP build. So basically, when I'm running with a Paladin, I just switch to this boon. I have this is 225 without the VIP bonus, plus around 255k HP is with what I'm running with. 4 hour of courage. So that's it. Now, of course, here's my ability score. Also, some people wanted to know. You can see everything is in strength and charisma. I hope I'm not rushing this too much, but I'm just, trying to optimize the video, because this is going to take me some time to render and upload, and I don't want to miss anything. One more. What else? Yes. So, Heels of Fury, very good boots, very nice. Actually, I'm kind of glad that this combination still works, even though I lost that extra 3% melee power damage. It's okay. It doesn't matter. When you're at that end game, it won't matter that much. So Vivified is going to do just fine until they fix it. Now this is cryptic. We don't know how long it's going to take. Now, what else? Okay, okay. One thing, I am using currently Prominence Enchant. This is my main enchant. Now I know you guys are going to ask me a bunch of questions. Is this better? I am getting the tells every day. Is Fae better? Is this better? Guys, it's a margin. It's conditional. Fae is conditional. So if you get a fire buff, if you get all buffs, Fae will outdo Prominence. Prominence, on the other hand, and also Fae will increase your Hour of Courage damage. But if I tell you now that I hit 15 million Prominence damage after my IBS, which was over 125 million or whatever, so you get my point. I don't care. I do not care. And I'm going to be honest with you, I still own Unparalleled Fate Touch, but also I really do hope this guy won't attack me now, because I'm not going to fight him. I'm just going to run to the village. So here we go. Prominence, even after the nerf, that mini cooldown that it has, it's if you read the tooltip, it's doing great. Even in AoE, we are still doing radiant damage. I'm having some awesome hits with it, and I'm going to tell you one thing. I know that Fae is better, in theory, and prove on Orcus with the Bloody Death, but I'm going to tell you, I burned that motherfucker with Prominence so fast that he didn't know what hit him. So everything is about the rotation, the buffs, the timing of the buffs and debuffs from your clerics, from your friends, So I kept Fate Touch, but my main enchant is currently Prominence Enchant, and it's gonna stay like that. That's all I'm gonna say about Prominence, because I'm not gonna go into discussion which is better, which is not. Okay. It's conditional. Like I said, Fae is conditional. If you miss a fire buff, you're gonna flop. You're gonna do less damage with the Fae. If I miss a fire buff with the Prominence, no. I get all the buffs with the Prominence. I'm good. I'm doing excellent damage. Excellent damage. So I have to, kind of stick to this now. So. As you can see, okay, my equip power is, of course, second, third, and fourth swing of the Short Strike by 8%. A lot of people, I am listening to you guys. Don't think I'm not. I am listening to you all. Artifact powers. I'm using Companion Influence instead of Combat Advantage bonus. I could change, but I think I'm good. 9.3. Charisma should be 20 with the Campfire buff. So that's 10%, plus the Razorwood, which we'll get to that later. So here's the deal. Let's sum it up. One more thing before I forgot. I did got these weapons. Okay, I did. But you know what, guys? I really wanted to get this Sunset Great Axe. I did a few runs. I'm not gonna say I did quite few runs of Castle Ravenloft. I mean, my scrolls are still in mourning for me. But look, you need Witchwood. You need some stuff that you can only get from the castle. And I'm not gonna break my fucking back and balls just to, you know, restore these weapons. If I restore them, yes, fine. They're very handy in Barovia, but nothing that I can handle with exalted ones, if you know what I mean. These weapons, as I said in my previous video, sorry, need small guys. As I said in my previous video, are still best in slot for me. So, yeah, and also I will say I'm not gonna lie to you. This is the best in slot enchant for me personally. Now, I know a lot of you guys won't agree with me, but this is how I'm going to roll. This is every build video I do. I'm not doing guides on MMO Minds. I'm only doing YouTube videos. So if you have any questions, drop it in the comment section. I will try to explain, or we can have a normal conversation. I do have to say that I had to remove a few users because they were highly disrespectful and insulting me, which is, I find it very rude because I spent months and months on previous server testing the shit out of this so I can transfer this, my knowledge, to save your money and my money and time and energy. So guys, whoever, if you're gonna be toxic, I'm running a friendly channel. This is for my friends. This is for my subscribers. I'm running a healthy and helpful channel. Okay, let's get that campfire buff. Okay, so let's move on. Artifacts, Wheels of Elements, of course. Horn of Valhalla. You won't see that on a lot of glyphs, but 4k hit points, crit strike, and common advantage bonus. Yeah, I'm kind of still holding on to Aura of Courage build, so that's why I'm using it. Okay. Granted, I was using Manticore Talon also, but he also gives critical strike. But the problem is, I have way too much crit strike. I meant 110%. I am actually going to have to switch enchantments on my pet, because I'm going overboard. Not only on critical strike, but also on armor penetration. Because I was under the impression that I will be all the time in that new dungeon and whatnot. Okay. Okay, he hungers, so I'm gonna just park here. Okay. Maybe we can see the blood moon, or yeah. Okay, this is a nice shot. So, one more time, you can see everything: Radiant defensive slots, Brutal offensive slots, Demo set, Shadow Stalker, Undead Slayer, Fearbringers, Heels of Fury. Yeah, I forgot artifact powers. I'm using just Destroyer for run speed. It really doesn't matter for me. But the companion influence, I can show you now. My companion influence is giving me 9.1% stat bonus, which is pretty cool, guys. It is. It is pretty cool. It's almost 10% from my pet. And if you inspect my pet, these are the stats. So, you know, why not? Why not have that 1.6k power, or, you know, you do the math, you know. But basically, as you can see, I went overboard with the crit. I went overboard with the armor pen. So I'm going to adjust that. But the problem is that all this new gear is coming with so much armor penetration, even with Stani Scale. Look at this. 1.2k armor pen, you know. Okay, switching to artifacts now. What we got here, of course, Eye of the Giant, and of course, stupid Shroud of Orcus wand, because we're stuck with it. Yeah, what can I do, you know? Still, best in slot, and I'm using it. Okay, so that was the gear. Remember, guys, do not use Unforgiven of the Bear with the Heels of Fury. The bonus is not working. They're denying each other. It's tested. There's videos about it. Fearbringers, Heels of Fury, and any other scale mail or armor is working. So either Rex Amiculum or Vivified, or I don't fucking know. Put anything, just not Unforgiven. Or go back to the Boots of the Wild, and that's it. Now, we're gonna go to the powers now. So I'm gonna go as it's supposed to be, because I had some critics, positive critics, that I should go powers, feats, boons, companions, mounts. Okay, let's go. Wrathful Determination, Destroyer. Battle Fury, Daring Shout, Hidden Daggers, Slam, Crescendo. Crescendo to build my determination when a boss fight. Slam to interrupt Yuhuantis, to interrupt a big pack of mobs, to slow them down so I can mark them and just clear them. But this setup is for solo fighting. This is for solo fight. So if you know what I mean, this is when I don't have a GF or when I'm just going and clearing stuff up. Okay. All right. So those are the powers. If I'm soloing something very hard, I tend to switch to Steel Defense, and I also switch Steel Defense. I don't know if I have it unlocked. Yeah, there it is. So you're immune for almost 4.5 seconds or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's about it. Okay, so those are the powers I'm using. I hope that's what you guys wanted to know. Those are the powers. Also, one more thing, do not ask me about Steel Blitz. People who know what I'm talking about, I am not going to use that. I'm not even going to discuss that. So, Wrathful Determination, Destroyer, period. We're going to jump to the feats. Feats are going to be very quick. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds to check them out. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same as my pre-built video, and actually everything is the same pretty much as mod 13, if you know what I mean. Except Executioner, except Mighty Blade. So yeah. So you check it out. I'm not gonna go through everything. Just take a print screen, pause the video, and check it out. Okay? There we go. Take a look. It's still Destroyer path, marking targets, unstoppable recovery, etc. So, yeah. Of course, Relentless Battle Fury stays. One more time, I am not using Relentless Battle Fury. I do not care how cooldowns are low. I do not have to interrupt my rotation because my Battle Fury is 25% more longer. I hope you do understand the meaning of that. So, I hope you already check all this out. We're going to switch to companion. We're going to leave the boons for the last. We're going to switch to companions now. Okay. Here's the deal. There's a lot of controversy about should I be using Fire Archon instead of Siege Masters, etc. Let's go from the main. Tiger is still the main. I am using Bronzewood, 2 Bronzewood Raid Rings, okay, which I may switch with something more powerful, or I will just switch more to more Radiant 14s to squeeze more power, as my crit is 107% at the moment. I need to adjust that, okay. I'm also using Heroic Necklace of the Companion, not all the time, but look, I did bought this. And I'm going to buy the one with the... If I buy the one with the power and the crit, again, I have too much crit. So, if you know what I mean. So, I'm going to tell you honestly, I was using Necklace of the Loyal Avenger for a while. You know, power, crit, armor pen, I slot Azure, I slot some Brutal inside. It's cool. But here's what I'm using now. And also the second Bronzewood Raid Ring, 2 Brutal 14s. These stats here are not correct. So... inspect yourself, inspect companion, go to stats. Thank you, Wikiduck, for pointing this out to me, because I was kind of tripping out. And grease to you, my brother. These are the real stats. Okay? So, when I hit a target, I am around 82, 84k power, 37, 38 crit, and 11k armor penetration, which is ridiculous. But, like I said, I will adjust it. Also, yeah, I don't want to forget this. I do have, you see, I was preparing for this Castle Ravenloft for that 100% ignored, and I don't want to step into the dungeon again. So this demonic is going to be replaced with another Radiant, actually, 14. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay, this pet is just fucking awesome. It's giving you combat advantage, damage. Crit severity is just a cherry on the cake. All right, so bear that in mind. You combine this fucking pet with your charisma and your combat advantage, and you got a powerhouse. Okay, you got a powerhouse. Of course, 3 archons. They all multiply each other. Now I am kind of hopping. You can see I have a war boar. I also have let's see. I think I have somewhere here. Yes, Siege Master. Okay, I can switch to Siege Master. So we have like, let's say 4% increased damage all the time. But here's the kicker: when I'm fighting, my burns are extremely fast, and those mobs are going to burn so fast under 50% that this is gonna kick in, this pet, and Demogorgon set will kick in. You get my point, guys. That's it. That's really all there is to it, you know. So yes, before I forgot, sorry to digress again. I'm hopping from negation to bark shield, as I'm hopping from prominence to fate touch, but I'm using mostly prominence. Like I said before, this time for me is still the best enchant is Soul Forge. You pop the Stone of Health, you back, you go. You know, if something is gonna one shot you, it's gonna one shot you. They know nothing is gonna help you. But yeah, currently this is what I'm rolling with, the negation. Okay. Reinforcement kits, mostly power. I have this armor penetration here again because I was under the impression I will be doing a lot of Castle Ravenloft, which is not going to happen. So these are the pets. Let's switch to mounts. Okay. Obviously I'm using the swarm. I mean, you saw that, and the cost is instant. Increasing the damage. It's a boss killer. It's not like Tensor. When you pop it, you can clear the mobs. You got that extra stuff for 10 seconds. But this is an insta cast. Target is slowed. 5 more damage. 5% less damage. I don't even have to tell you that the swarm is good. The swarm is good. And of course, I'm using Dominant Force from the Arcane Whirlwind. So that's 4,000 power. Of course, nothing much to it. Okay, so we're going to switch to my insignias now, okay? Here we go. Shepherd Devotion, Cavalry Warning, Assassin's Covenant, Protector Camaraderie, Artificial Persuasion. Simple as that. Now you will see that these are all dominance, skill very. I mean, I do have a lot of crit, but it is how it is. You never know what's going to happen in the future. You know, maybe we'll get some better insignias. So we got this. Basically, all insignias are dominance for the extra power and companion influence. Okay. Now, some of you are using something else. I'm using, I'm using a lot of artifact. So my recovery movement, action points, stamina gain increased by 10% for my power, which is 5.2k recovery, movement, action point, and stamina gain. Pretty cool for me. Camaraderie, we all know what it is. Assassin's Covenant, I lose 10% of my defense, blah, 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 and I get more power. Power. I'm all about the power. Cavalry Warning, of course, when I activate Swarm, I gain increase of 10%. That's pretty much known fact. And Shepherd's Devotion is for the teammates. So whenever I use my daily power, my teammates get defense, deflection, and movement by 5% of my power, which is 2.6k defense, deflect, and movement. You know, so I am helping the group with it. So these are my insignias, my mounts, companions. I pretty much explain I do switch companions. For example, we got this Alpha Compy. I am actually using them when I'm using him when I'm in Chalt. I just replace him with probably Fire Archon. So, but guys, like I said, this is individual. I don't like to justify myself. I am not imposing my build to anybody else. But this is the final build. This is it. This is it. This is what works. This is how it works for me, and that's it. So, boons. I am. These are, of course, guild boons. PvP boon is not anymore calculating into the item level. But who gives a fuck, right? And let's see. I'm going to go slowly again through all the boons, and I'm going to give you around 10 seconds to check them out, because there's a lot of boons, guys. Look, these are PvP boons. Here we go. We got Sharandar. Now, this video would take 40 minutes if I go through every bloody boon. Okay? So, this is Sharandar. Dreadring. Icewind Dale. I can go and just, while you guys look at it, I can just, at least hover my mouse over it. Tyranny of Dragons. They are mostly offensive. Power, crit, armor penetration, which I could actually switch with defense, if you know what I mean. But, I'm not going to touch anything for now. Dragon's Greed, Dragon's Fury, Maze Engine. Check it out. Elemental Evil. Storm King Thunder. Cloak Ascendancy. We got 1 point in Demoralize, 1 point in Fury Frenzy, 1 point in Fabriers, and Vision of Beyond. Yeah, stamina regenerates. I'm not gonna explain the boons. Jungles of Chult, 3 points, of course, in hit points, and 3 points in Overgrown, which is defense. What else? I have 2 points in Lingering Curse. I don't even know fucking why, but sometimes they explode. And this is actually what I got today, because I didn't unlock it before. Undying Death. Now they did not put this for, they did put this for a reason. You gain 5, 10, 15% increased damage versus undead. Most of the things we're fighting are undead. That's why I'm using the undead ring. That's why I'm trying to, get as much damage against undeads as I can. So I will be maxing Undying Death, and after that I'm going to probably opt for Bloodlust, which every critical hit against an enemy has a chance to add a stack. At 10 stack, gain 2.4k increased power for 10 seconds, but it can only happen for 60 seconds. I know it's shitty. Transfusion, Hypnotic Gaze, and Righteous Sacrifice are really not of any interest to me. So those are the boons. I do hope you guys figure it out. I am supposed to show you my rotations and stuff like that. Look, guys, I would have to go on a dummy or something like that. Pop the Slam, Battle Fury, Hidden Daggers, Mark the Bitches, Weapon Master the shit out of them. Clear the pack. again. Let's go. Also, make sure if you're using Razorwood and combat advantage bonus, when the target is marked, you automatically have combat advantage bonus. So we are hitting 35 minutes, which is more than I planned. Basically, this is my final build. The only, as you can see, I have 11,000 armor penetration and lower power, which is unacceptable. This will be adjusted. This will be adjusted, and I tested this build in various dungeons, soloing, stuff like that. Basically, this is what works for me. I'm not saying it's gonna work for you guys. That's why there's a preview server. That's why you gotta test it for yourself. But I'm gonna tell you, this is working for me. Pretty much awesome. As you can see, my stats are very, very cool. I am very satisfied with my power, with my crit. I need to lower my armor penetration and up my power a little bit, and everything is gonna be peachy. So basically, that's it. If I made any mistakes, or if you guys need some more information, drop it in the comment section, and I will gonna render this video now and upload it. This is my final build video. Basically, I hope I covered everything. The point being is, for the new viewers, if you're confused, just a second. Okay, I can't. You see, people are asking me to help them in CR. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. It's just. I actually one-phase that motherfucker at the end, but it doesn't give me any satisfaction if I burn 15 scrolls. You know what I mean? Things need to be fixed. Anyway, I'm digressing again, which I apologize for. Basically, this is the setup. The only difference is switching the armor. And that's about it. Now, there are some theories about prominence and fate touch, and there's a lot of debate going on. I don't really care about that. I do my own testing. I do my own fighting. I spend a lot of time on preview. I had this enchant for a long time, even before it got nerfed. I didn't like it at first, but after I saw the prominence hits, and my auras are not that low. My auras are still hitting very, very high. I can keep sticking with prominence, and if needed, I will switch to fate touch if anybody, if I'm up to it. But I don't have to. I really don't have to. I don't have to. Now, I am telling you now, you will do as good as much. You will do good with fate touch, and you will do good with prominence. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know it costs a lot of money, and just don't worry about it. Okay? So, one more time, thank you all for breaking 1 million and plus views. I couldn't do it without you guys, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna take a short break because I had some troubles, and I need to relax and rest. I hope I will basically bring some new videos to you, and you can check my playlist, some hunts explained. Of course, devs still didn't fix the instances, but oh, they actually did. Look at this. This is something new, or maybe I'm just in the right one. Who knows? Anyway, this was Unforgiven, aka Northside. Greets to all my friends. Thank you so much for the support. Special greets to MVO Answer Zord for promoting me and supporting me all this time, all these months, and over a year. And thank you, Yoshi, for your help and believing in me. And that's it. That's it. For the guy who said something on my language, I will say just this. Jedi govna, buras. Jedi, brate, govna I nosi se u pičku materinu. So that's all there is to it. Sorry about that, switching to my language. Thank you all. This is the end of the video. Any questions, drop it in the comment section below. I know I should be hitting the dummies and showing you how much I crit and how much the prominence is doing, but guys, just jump on a preview, check it out for yourself. You know, that's the best thing you can do. You know, the best thing you can do. That's what I decided a long time ago. Jump on a preview and check it out for yourself. Anyway, this was Unforgiven. Thank you all for the support. I will see you in the next video, hopefully, and I will keep doing what I'm doing. And thank you so much. Bye bye, and have a nice summer. Not too hot, I hope. Bye bye.